It's the last video, post-production video, in which firstly I will show you how to add a depth of field on the image with ZDepth channel. Also I will show you some tips, and lastly I will show you how to add a background for the image. Okay, so let's open these two images into the Photoshop, select them and open. Now we can with Ctrl A select the image, and with Ctrl C copy it. We don't need it anymore, so we can close and go to the channels, create a new channel, and with Ctrl V copy it. Go back there and now go to, well, maybe let's fit on screen and go to the filter, blur and lens blur. Okay, select the source alpha 1. It's our ZDepth channel image, and now you can control the radius and see how it affects the image. You can select the image, the place, and it will concentrate on the place. For example, you can select this plane and it will concentrate, but it's not good, so we need to decrease the radius to 6, for example, but it's too much, so type in 4 and it's good. Now, and you see we added some minor but a very good depth of field for the image. I never use very strong depth of field. Of course you can adjust some settings, make the distance between white and black color longer, and you will be able to add much more depth of field, but in my case I am using this amount. Okay, then you're done. You can save your image, leave PNG, and I am going to override it. Save. Okay, well, when we are done we can back to the place and open the image there. I have saved it as a PNG, so let's open it. And you can see that our image is quite dark, so go to image, adjustments and exposure, and now we can make it lighter. It's good. You see the value, and change and nothing more. Just go to the filter, distort and lens correction, and now we can add chromatic aberration. I'm using the value is less than 10, 8 and 8, and as you can see it gives some red and green color on the corners. It is not visible, but you can feel it just when you look on the image. And the last thing, for we need to desaturate these colors because they are too saturated, but we only want to desaturate this place, not these. So go to image, adjustments and replace color. Now we can select the colors and you will see what place will be changed, and now we can change saturation. Much more better. And well, it wasn't the last thing. The last thing which I am using, for example, for the renderings, I am applying a setup. So go to the actions, and I am going to use a preset from the HHP free presets. You can download it for free, and using a everyday boost vintage. So click and play selection, and you see how our image changed. and it changed very good. The preset is pretty nice, but it's too strong, I think. So we should save this image as and type in preset GP, well, maybe a PNG format, and save. Well, maybe exit, and now you see the preset and this image. So you can open the preset again and open the test. Ctrl A to select everything, Ctrl C copy, exit, and Ctrl V to paste it. Let's make it lighter. Good. And now we should play the layers. This will change the visibility. So type in 30%, and now the image it's not too I don't know how to name it, but too saturated maybe. It gets more realism, and it's good. So this is the way I am making a post-production for the images, and we only left to show how to add a background for the image. The main thing you have to do is to enable an alpha map in the Vray frame buffer menu, and then save your render into a PNG file format. You can open it with Adobe Photoshop now, and of course open a background. Ctrl A, Ctrl C, and exit, and Ctrl V. Good, but the background should be under the render, so grab it and change. You see, now we have changed a position of layers, but it still doesn't look good. So we have to right click and change the perspective. Much more better now. Grab this, and you see the image is too dark, so let's make it lighter again. And well, this place burns, so we should change the color in another way. Go to shadow, highlight, and give 70% of amount. Now it's better, but the image is, the background still doesn't look good, and it doesn't look good because it's too saturated and too dark. So go to exposure and add more exposure. Also go to the image adjustments and hue saturation and desaturate it, not totally, but a little bit. And also it has too much of blue color, so we should replace color and change saturation. Good. And also go to selective color, scenes, and change it. So this is it. We have added a background for the image. You see the reflections are still on the windows because we've been using a alpha map. And so this is it. good luck in renders, and I'm saying you goodbye.